Selector.
If you've been around Vision for a while, then you know that we have a great connection with Ethiopia, and we have a great family within our church, the Raiders. They've made several trips down there, and their youngest daughter was actually born down in Ethiopia. Vision has just kind of made this connection so that we support a ministry called Roots Ethiopia, and in just about a month, we actually have a team that's going to travel down to Ethiopia. So we want to celebrate that. It's a really, really special thing that we get to do. There's about a dozen of us that are heading down there in about a month. You can see them in this photo here. These folks that are going are not being sent by Vision. We didn't raise the money to send them. Each person has raised their own money. In order for us to send a team like this, it would cost almost 50 grand. But these guys, including my wife and myself, have the privilege and the honor. We just want to celebrate that we get to go down there and actually hands-on be part of a ministry down in Ethiopia. So we're just really excited about it.
I'm not a highly metaphysical man, but I know when the stars are aligned, you can.
So some folks might be wondering why it's important for people to actually go down to Ethiopia. We have an opportunity to send a lot of things down there. When somebody gets a chance to actually go down there and just meet eye to eye, face to face with people that often feel like they're just kind of forgotten, way in the poverty places of Ethiopia, where they're just trying to put a roof over their head, when we can actually go there to give hugs, handshakes, apparently, and this is my first trip, it's just overwhelming that they realize they are not forgotten, that somebody remembers them even from 9,000 miles away in America. And it's just an experience that can't be replicated simply by packing up boxes and sending things down. So here at Vision, one of the things that we did almost a year and a half ago, we had a project called Overwhelmed, and you guys gave almost $15,000 toward building new houses down there. One of the things that we get to do with the team is to actually go and hands-on help build the last two houses that are yet to be built. We get to meet the families that are going to receive the houses. We're going to visit an orphanage. We're going to visit schools. We're also going to an area that is so impoverished that the people actually live at the city dump. They just live there and dwell there and wait for the trucks to come in so they can get food. We're going to go there and distribute whatever they have on hand for us to distribute, and we're going to meet people and look them just eye to eye, face to face. I can promise you, I don't know what's in store for us, but that's the reason we're going and not just sending stuff down. One of the reasons why I wanted to put together this video for this weekend is to make sure that everybody knows at Vision, this isn't just 12 people going down. We feel like we're all doing this together, and we want to celebrate that together. We want to pray about that together, and we also appreciate all the donations that people have been bringing in that we're actually physically going to carry down to Ethiopia with us and distribute. What a privilege and honor that we get to do that. But specifically, I want you to know about something we're planning on May 20th. It's a Friday. It's the week before we all get on a plane and leave. To have a prayer night, a celebration night, and it's going to be a potluck. It's going to be right here at Vision. That a bunch of you, if you care to, would come and pray with us and just celebrate that we get to go do this. Maybe have some music and just have a really special night. So that's May 20th, 6 p.m. right at Vision. It's called the Ethiopian Send-Off, or I'm not sure what it's called yet. But I want to let you know about that. This is something that we all get to do together here at Vision, to celebrate and to pray for it.
Been a lot of places all around the way.
And finally, I guess I just want to say, because we're so blessed, because we can come to a grocery store and just find everything that we need right at our fingertips all the time, we carry a responsibility. to love others, to reach out to others who don't have the things that we have. And so at Vision, you're going to find that focus is growing more and more toward reaching out to places like Ethiopia, going down to Mexico to the orphanage that we help there, or even right in our own community. We know there are lots of families where we can reach out and help. So you'll see that more and more. So I love the opportunity that we get to go down and to make this trip. One of the reasons is because it's so clearly shown in Matthew chapter 25 that when we stand before God someday, He's not going to ask us about all the rules that we kept, all the do's and don'ts, all of those kind of things, all that legal stuff. He's not going to ask us about that. We are literally going to stand before God someday and give an account for whether we helped those who were hungry, helped those who were thirsty, helped those who were naked and didn't have clothing. And so, man, I tell you, it's a privilege for Vision to be able to be so directly involved, to make this trip and do many, many other things to help the poor wherever we can. So we want to celebrate that. We want to pray about that. And we want you guys to be involved in all of these ways, and especially if you can come on the 20th and have that night together to send off the team. That would be great. Oh, this isn't my car. This is Leanna's car, but I'm just pretending.